Hello, everybody. This is Upper Group Gaming, and welcome to Bristol for the championship of the Random Driver Cup Series. Currently, Ryan Blaney leads the points by 94. Kyle Busch is 94 back. Alex Bowman's 102 back, and Brett Keselowski is 111 back. Kyle Busch is doing everything in his power. He qualified on the pole. Brad Keselowski qualified 5th. Alex Bowman 6th, and Ryan Blaney 8th. Blaney needs to finish 28th or better to clinch the championship. I believe it's 28th. So, as long as he avoids catastrophe, which could happen, it's Bristol. I think there were some wrecks in previous series I've done here. He will win the championship unless that happens. But if it does happen, it could be any of these three drivers, the other three drivers. Who led the practices? Daniel Suarez in the 14 led the first practice, and Denny Hamlin led half the hour. The outside lane has proved to work well on restarts, so we'll see if that does anything for Kevin Harvick. He qualified second, gets to start up on the outside lane. Here they come to the Geico restart zone. Flag man waves the flag, green flag. Kyle Busch gets off to a great start. The 14 of Harvick does not get a good start, but he's still going to, I think, be ahead of the 34 of Martin Truex Jr. Now the outside lane is going to work well as Denny Hamlin gets the third. And Bowman the fourth. Bowman tries to get to the inside of Hamlin, but he can't do it. How about Joey Logano in the 00 car? Oh, he gets into the wall. Oh, now the cars are down on the apron. Kyle Busch is checked out on the field. Blaney is 7th. He would currently win the championship. As Alex Bowman in the 11 currently has the fastest lap of the day, as Keselowski tries to get to the inside of the 34 of Martin Truex Jr. The 19 of Hamlin also has caught up. Has caught up to 19 of Harvick, but now Harvick gets away. Logano hanging in there in 10th, even with that right side damage, and he's challenging Kyle Larson for that spot, trying to run a bit of a higher lane to see if he can get the run off. And he pulled down to the inside. Maybe the 19 of Harvick is starting to reel in Kyle Busch. Once you catch up to lap traffic, that's when things are going to really start happening. Drivers will jump to the outside, the faster lane. Currently the highest side-by-side battle for position. Are there any? Oh, it's between the 52 of Chris Buescher. He's struggling in this race. He's had a decent season. This is for 32nd between him and Corey LaJoie, who kicked off the season with the win. There's BJ McLeod. Logano in the 22. He's starting to catch him. Kevin Harvick in the 19 is catching the 22. Kyle Busch is now taking the fastest lap from Alex Bowman. The 22 is all over the lap bumper, the 3 of McLeod, and here comes the 19 with a huge run. All these guys are going to start catching up to the 22 unless he makes a move on McLeod soon. And the 99 of Hamlin is caught up to these guys now. This is 19 finally getting the inside. Now he tries to jump to the outside. Speaking of the outside, here comes the 47 of Ryan Blaney. He moves by the 21 of Keselowski. As these top 7 are all really close to each other. This for a super speedway, we'd say they are drafting each other. If this for F1, we'd say they'd all be within DRS. But it's a short track in NASCAR, so neither of those are the cases. The 34 of Truex bumps the 11 of Bowman to go to the outside, and now the 19 of Harvick is challenging the 22 of Kyle Busch for the lead. And now is the 22 finally going to get to the inside of McLeod. Yeah, maybe there was some contact there. Here's Harvick now jumping to the outside. Kevin Harvick jumps to the outside and takes the lead from Kyle Busch. Here's a 99 of Denny Hamlin. His only win of the season came at a short track at Knoxville, and Ryan Blaney falling right behind him as they jump to the outside. Ryan Blaney, your points leader. What would it mean for JTG Daughtery Racing to win a championship with Ryan Blaney? As the 3 of McLeod is really holding up these guys, and he jumps to the way outside, and he's going to get a huge run. Maybe I should bump up should have bumped the G lap pad up more, that they would go to the outside. And now here comes the 22 to the inside of Kevin Harvick. Harvick trying to get to the inside of the 21 of Brad Keselowski. He went on the apron. That's going to slow down him and all the cars behind them. As here's Mathematico having a good day. And the 34 of Martin Truex Jr. They're battling for position. And the 6 of Kyle Larson falling behind. He's done pretty well for being in NASCAR. And now BJ McLeod finally got cleared by the 19 and the 22. Now Harvick is way clear of the 3 car. He has his sights set on the next challenge, the 24 of Michael McDowell. As here comes the 99 of Denny Hamlin. He jumps up to the outside to try to get by the 22 of Kyle Busch. Ryan Blaney in the 47 is going to do that as well. Oh, the 21 of Keselowski really closed up on the 47 that time. I thought maybe he was going to try to turn him. As now here's the 47 with a big run. He is going to try to pass on the inside. Usually doesn't work well, but yeah, this has allowed the 19 of Harvick to check out on the field. Oh, it's a 77 gets into the wall. That was almost really dangerous for Harvick. That could have been bad if he swerved down in front of him and he crashed. Here's the 22. Kyle Busch trying to go to the outside of Denny Hamlin for second. Keselowski in the 21 right behind him, as well as Matt Benedetto. He's now going to get to the outside. Sorry, that's Brad Keselowski in the 21. They're now going to get to the outside and by BJ McLeod. And the 99 of Hamlin, he's got to make quick work of the 3. Looks like he might now. Oh, and the caution is out. Oh, the 8, Ryan Preece. He's got damage. Dying for position with the 9. And the 51 of Almirola goes to the inside. Oh, I think maybe the 8 was trying to get to pit road. And he comes up. And the 51 hits him. He comes down. Oh. Harvick just avoids it. The 22 hits him. Oh, the 47 gets damage. How much damage is on Ryan Blaney? He's got damage to the right side of his car. Oh boy. As a 22 of Kyle Busch is retired from the race, he no longer has a chance of winning the championship, as Kevin Harvick is going to run the race off of pit road. And Keselowski gets second, followed by Matt DiBenedetto, Josh Bilicki, and I think Hamlin may have beat out the 24, although, hold on, I think the 24 and the 18 are lapped cars. Pit road at Bristol is weird. But Harvick, he won the race off pit road, and he's the leader, but he has damage. It's Kurt Busch. He's at the tail end of the lead lap, but he's still on the lead lap technically, so he's going to start out in front of Harvick and the rest of these guys. Green flag. And the Alfredo trying to hold fast on the inside, but the outside lane is just so much faster. As Harvick gets the jump, Keselowski critically jumps to the outside to try to pass the 5 of Alfredo, and the caution is out again. Oh, BJ McLeod is in it. Looks like coming off the corner, you got the 18 of Josh Bilicki to his inside. This might be coming to the green flag. Kyle Bilicki just turns the 3 hard into the inside wall, and McLeod comes back up in front of the traffic, hits the 4 of Ryan Newman, the 43 of Cole Custer, the 7 of Tyler Reddick, the 23 of Austin Dillon involved. Ryan Newman and BJ McLeod have now retired from the race with just 5 laps to go. But if we get caution, I don't think we'll be able to restart. Green flag. We are green here at Bristol. Kevin Harvick gets the lead, and it's going to be hard because Keselowski's got to make quick work of the 5 of Alfredo. He's not jumping to the outside. He's going to get to the inside with Alfredo. Alfredo in the 5, holding with the 19 of Harvick. Just 3 laps to go now. See if there's any battles up through the field. Here's 3rd place. How about Chase Elliott in the 15? I don't know if he's got a top 10 this year. And there's Kyle Larson in the 6. But white flag, 1 lap to go for Kevin Harvick. I think this will be his 4th win of the season, which means that will make him the winningest driver of the year. He's not going to win the championship. That's going to go to Ryan Blaney. But Kevin Harvick has mastered Bristol, and Harvick wins at Bristol. Keselowski gets 2nd. Benedetto 3rd. And Hamlin 4th, and your champion, that's Ryan Blaney in the 47 for JTG Daughtery Racing. He is crowned your champion, as Martin Truex Jr., Joey Logano, Daniel Suarez, Kyle Larson, and Chase Elliott also finish inside the top 10. Kyle Busch, who DNF'd, did end up getting the fastest lap. Keselowski was able to stick with Harvick and only finished about a half second back. I'll see you for the final point standing. With that win and Kyle Busch's DNF, Harvick was able to get up to 4th in the point standings, as we have 1, 2, 3, 4 in terms of wins for the top 4. Interesting that Kyle Busch did not get a win this year. I would have thought for sure he would have. And Kurt Busch, Austin Dillon, they were the only 2 to not have a DNF. Kurt Busch, Tyler Reddick only did not complete 2 laps. He had 2 top 10s. I missed those. I didn't really remember him having much speed, but he was 17th. Harvick, he led the most laps. Laying all the way down in 6th. He didn't have the most top 5s. Bowman, Keselowski, Harvick outshone him there. More top 10s. Blaney and Kyle Busch did better in that department. Who was in the lead for the most races? Kevin Harvick led 7 races. As I think Bowman, Bowman won the most poles with 4. I'll just scroll through the point standings. I hope you enjoyed this season. And then I'll show you the points under a couple other points formats. Okay, so under the traditional NASCAR points format, Blaney, it would have been Blaney, Keselowski, Bowman would have been 4th, and then Kyle Busch 5th. But yeah, that's interesting. Well, Harvick would have been, Blaney would have locked it up pretty handily, 32 points. Least amount of points have been James Davison with 208. Under the IndyCar points format, that would have been insane. As Alex Bowman would have won the championship by 1 point over Kevin Harvick and Ryan Blaney, and Keselowski would have only been 3 points back. Yeah, that would have been something else. Rolling through the points, no one got the minimum amount of points. And then under the Formula One points format, Alex Bowman would have also won the championship by 7 points over Harvick. Keselowski, Kyle Busch, Denny Hamlin. Eric Jones would have. All right, that was Talladega. That was the racing. This Alfredo, Balicki, Almirola, Hauf, Custer, and Stenhouse did not score any points. Looks like maybe someone got some points. Maybe Eric Jones. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the season. And with that, that concludes the recording on this computer. I just got a new computer. I recorded the initial announcement for the Chili Bowl on there, but I had to do it on a different computer to record that because audio was cutting in and out. So hopefully I can get that fixed. Otherwise, I'll have to just buy a new microphone. I'll probably do that anyways, but hopefully before that, hopefully I won't need that to record anything, and I can just use the built-in microphone and still record that. But it's a much better laptop that I'll be able to record better on, and I think quality of all my videos, not just the gaming videos, but also on my main channel, those videos, they'll all get better. So yeah, if you just have any suggestions for a series after the Chili Bowl, just please drop them down below and maybe I'll do it. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed this series of the Random Driver Cup series, and I hope you are looking forward to the Chili Bowl.